Hey everybody, it's Deb Kaut, Heart of Texas Writing Project, and this is my YouTube channel, Heart of Writing. And today, what I wanted to share with you guys, in addition to hoping that everybody's doing okay, that you're hanging in there, that things are going as smooth as they can, and that you're doing okay. That's always first, right? But I also wanted to talk to you a little bit more about notebook entries and different ways that you can pay attention in your writer's notebook. I said at the very beginning of this that a notebook is really a place for you to start paying attention, for you to start writing down your thoughts, your ideas, things you imagine, things you're obsessed with, for all different kinds of topics, right? A lot of people tend to write about their lives. A lot of people write about their feelings. A lot of people write about things that are connected to their emotions. But that is not the only thing you can write about in a notebook. You can also write about things like science or history or things you're obsessed with, like motorcycles or animals. Whatever it is that is important to you should be part of your notebook. And you should write in the ways that are most expressive for you and easiest for you, right? And so you should use the languages that help you get your ideas out best. You should use the words that help you get your ideas out best. And you should not worry so much about making it perfect. A notebook is a place for you to gather material, to gather ideas. It's not a place for pieces that are finished. It's a place for where those ideas can grow. So I wanted to show you today some examples of different sorts of notebook entries, because that's also an important thing that I've learned about notebooks, is that there's a lot of different ways, a lot of different things you could do to pay attention in a notebook. So I did some writing over these last few days, and I wanted to share with you some of the different kinds of entries that I made. They're all really different. And so what we have here, sorry, it's hard to see. This is an entry that's a longer entry, and it's an entry about a memory that I had. I wrote about my good friend in third grade, Elizabeth. I think I talked about her in another video and how her knee socks were always perfect. So this is a longer one. You can see it's just me kind of writing longer thoughts. And then over next to it, I just started listing everything I can remember about third grade. It's a list. That's another thing you can do in your notebook. Just let yourself list. To me, that's one of the best ways for me to get going in my notebook. Listing is a super powerful way for me to capture, especially when I have a lot of things happening and I just want to go fast. I list. Over here, it's a shorter entry. I asked myself a question and I just tried to answer it. And then over here is another sort of shorter burst entry where I was trying to write with my eyes. I was trying to close my eyes and see things in my mind's eye and just capture with another list, really, of what I could see. And so, and Notebook has a variety of things in it. You saw Vanessa, she's got pictures in her notebooks. Some of mine are longer, some of mine are shorter, some of mine are listing, some of mine are just like one sentence long, just a minute where I had to capture something in my notebook. And I think that, to me, that makes my notebook really a great tool, that I can use it for all different kinds of entries, not just long paragraphs, right? So if you've been feeling like that's what it had to be, I wanted to come in and tell you, no, you can make it be a million kinds of entries. And I wanted to share with you a page from a book that has meant a lot to me, from one of my best teachers, Randy Bomer. His book is a tool that I use quite a bit in my teaching and for my own writing, to be honest. I keep this near when I'm trying to move through keeping a notebook and paying attention. But he has a list that I wanted to bring up here with you. Let's see if I can do it. So this is a list from his book. I believe it's from chapter 10. And maybe you could pause the video here to read it more carefully, but he's got a list of all the kinds of things that you could make, all the kinds of entries that you could make in your notebook. And so you could have responses to things you read, responses to things you see, diagrams, charts, descriptions, free association, lists, quotes, overheard conversations, stories, memories, dreams. I just think this list is really, really powerful, and I wanted to share it with you. Again, this is from Randy Bomer. This is from his book, Building Adolescent Literacy in Today's English Classrooms. It's published by Heinemann. Um, and just a small snippet here for you that I thought might help as you are trying to grow entries in your notebook. So I guess that's our lesson for today. The thing I wanted to share with you today, if you're about to go write in your notebook right now, one thing that I want you to know, and one thing that you may want to try if you want to, is experimenting with different kinds of entries, experimenting with short ones, long ones, listy ones, sketchy ones, drawing ones, whatever makes you feel like you can just go fast and get your ideas out. That is a great entry to make. All right, writers, have a great day. I hope you're doing all right. I hope writing is helping. I hope writing is giving you a place to feel creative. For me, making these videos has been such a gift because it gives me a creative thing to think about, take my mind off of stuff, and to feel like I'm trying to help. And that's been a lovely gift for me. So I appreciate your enthusiasm because it's meant a lot to me too. Okay, I'll hopefully talk to you soon. Have a lovely day and let's keep writing. Bye.